Hola, buenas a todos y bienvenidos a mi canal. Y estamos aquí en persona, justamente por donde habíamos dejado. Y vamos a ver, porque esto va a avanzar un puto huevo. Vamos a guardar aquí. Y a ver qué va a pasar, chicos. Sí, esto va a avanzar muchos días, entiendo, ¿no? Ya hemos guardado, ¿no? Ah, poner también estas escenas. Ah, pues puedes omitir. Ah, vale. Esto es como para recordar otra vez todo lo que pasó. Y vas a ver otra vez toda la entrevista. Bueno, entrevista. Ya me entendéis. Ahí dice lo de las cámaras. ¿Tú crees que las cámaras te van a salvar?
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up.
Otra cosa graciosa que es un poco raro el interrogatorio, sí. Es que ahora viene Sae cuando se supone que la has despertado. Y cuando te despiertas una persona, en principio se queda tonta una semana o así. Entonces... No, pero espérate, no, claro, tiene sentido. Se queda tonto justo hasta el día que tienes límite. Claro, como hemos hecho todo justo antes del límite, antes de medianoche, Sae se ha despertado ya y tal. Vale, bueno, eso te lo compro, eso está bien. ¿Crees que la oración? Claro que no, ¿qué quieres decir? No voy a decir nada, pues me meto una hostia, aunque no la va a meter igualmente. Vaya paliza, tú.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons.
No, son armas de mentira, no son de verdad. Son de... para jugar a esos combats y eso, esos combats, sí. Al paintball. Pero qué niñato, A este sí que le despertaría yo de una buena panda de hostias. Otra paliza, pero por favor, de verdad, dejarme en paz. Le han drogado, le han hecho a saber qué más y le han pegado una paliza. Yo me voy a callar, que te des por culo, quiero mi avocado. Quiero mi aguacate.
I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Que no voy a firmar. Pues creo que firmaba, ¿no?
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions. Ha firmado Joker. Ha firmado ahí Joker para jugar a esos contra demonios, sí. Ah, y es el día siguiente cuando viene Sae. Bueno, claro. Pero era por la noche, o sea que tampoco.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Tu puta madre.
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor signed Nijima.
Claro, ahí creo que te iba a decir que eras tú una de la última que despertaron, ¿no?
To be frank, you're being an
Lo que pasa es que eso te lo ocultan para que sea un plot twist en plan de no me jodas, ¿por qué contra esa? Y este es hijo de puta que no sé por qué quiere que tú le hables con el malo. Sí, te querían matar.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him.
Unos minutos, hemos tenido 125 horas para contarle todo mi pasado, tranquilo.
His methods are unknown.
Ha dicho minutos, pero no ha dicho cuántos. Así que, si me acojo a las reglas, unos minutos son unos minutos, los que me salgan de la polla. 127 horas para ser exactos han sido esos minutos. Hostia, espérate, que esto nos pasó en el pasado, ¿eh?
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
¿Hay alguna cosa que debas saber, Darek? ¿De alguna respuesta que tengas que dar para que no vaya al final malo del juego o algo así ahora? Porque no sé.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
No vendas a nadie.
I still can't believe it.
No lo iba a hacer,
But I
igualmente.
now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Ya estamos teniendo un trato.
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now.
Que enseñe el móvil.
You've corrupted
Para
the
la
order of this
aplicación
country
entiendo,
and
pero no
caused
se lo
an
va a creer.
uprising against
Bueno,
its very existence.
claro, se estaba
You'll
creyendo en
most
el
likely be
pasado.
given
Espérate.
life imprisonment or the death penalty.
Se estaba
Unless you
creyendo.
accept my
¿Te quieres
proposal.
callar? Se estaba creyendo en el pasado lo de la aplicación. Porque claro, nosotros le fuimos contando que estaba el mundo este, que no sé qué, y a ella le iba encajando todo. O sea que yo creo que si le enseñamos el móvil, como tú dices, y que vea que podemos transportarnos, a lo mejor por eso escapamos de aquí, gracias a que transportamos a Sae también y ve el mundo cognitivo este. Pero aún no ha dicho quién me ha traicionado, me imagino que te lo dirán a luego y tal, pero... Entiendo, no sé, a ver. Pero es eso, no vendas a nadie, a ver, tampoco lo iba a hacer, quiero decir... Me han ayudado todos, siempre está la típica broma que hacíamos de... parece que estás hoy en forma, has desayunado bien. Y es porque has hecho un trato con el lechero, ¿sabes? Por la mañana, ¿sabes? Me hacía muchas gracias esas cosas. Siempre te decía algo, hacías un trato con alguien y decía... parece que se te da bien ir por las escaleras. No se me hacía gracia. El Vengador, no le dé más vueltas, que ya os sé, ya os sé, pero que quiero que me lo diga el juego. Quiero que se presente ahí con su cara de hijo de puta, ¿sabes?
Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you
What?
in this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto.
¿Te imaginas?
One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil.
Es que también, yo soy la policía y sumo 1 más 1 y sé que esos son los malos, tío. O sea, todos los casos siempre están alrededor de un nuevo amigo que íbamos consiguiendo. O sea, quiero decir, que no hace falta ser tonto, o sea, no hace falta ser listo para esto, ¿sabes? Si eres la policía dices, este chaval, algo está pasando, que todos sus vínculos, conforme va avanzando los casos que sabemos cuáles son. Lo gracioso es que le dijeras, el malo es el gato, y que lo viera el mundo cognitivo que es una persona, ¿te imaginas? Y que explosen al gato y se lo lleven por ahí, que le den por culo al gato, y le dices, cuidado, no le dejéis salir de la habitación porque el hijo de puta nunca me dejaba salir. Todas las putas noches no me dejaba salir el puto gato, y lo encierran, y que lo maten, y que le llamen gato y carteles de gato por toda la habitación, para que sepa que es un gato. No me suenan de nada. Bueno, no te suenan de nada, no son tus amigos, no seas gilipollas. Le decimos que no.
So you won't sell out your friends.
Pero es que lo gracioso es que
And let
tú
me change the
le has
question.
dicho a
I find it hard
antes,
to believe
bueno, no,
that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not?
Ahora te va a
Can you
decir
tell me about them?
Iwai, el yakuza, el político este que era tonto, la divina que es tonta, que encima me tiró los tejos, la profesora que me daba masajes especiales por la noche. ¿Te imaginas? Es que había una profesora que gracias a que me hacía una paja por la noche podía salir de fiesta. Sí, sí, es que me haría mucha gracia. No, nadie hizo eso. Pero yo creo que le has contado antes todo en el presente, ¿no? O sea, bueno, no, le decías que... Es verdad, no decías que te había ayudado. Ella decía, puede que haya alguien que te está ayudando con las armas, no sé qué, no sé cuántos, pero no decías nunca el nombre. Ay.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Akechi. Y luego había una vidente que me preguntaba si me iban las maduritas. Claro, a eso me refiero. ¿No será que forma parte de tu equipo? A ver, si me ha traicionado alguien, ¿cómo me ha podido traicionar? Si esta no lo sabe. Ah, bueno, claro, ella no estaba dentro del caso, a lo mejor no lo sabía. Le digo que no. A Akechi, aunque sabemos que es un hijo de puta, que desde el día que lo conocimos escuchó al gato, el cabrón. Sabe jugar a los juegos de armas y tiene un traje de mierda que seguramente se quite. Eso es imposible. Si no, como ¿qué me estás contando? ¿De verdad? ¿Akechi? No, por favor.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well.
Y es que a lo mejor ahí no tiene nada contra él ahora, porque la policía lo sabe.
So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
Pero ella sabe que los malos son el gobierno. O sea, se ha empezado a hacer una idea cuando estábamos hablando con ella. A ver, tengo interés de llegar a hacer un acuerdo, pero no así. Tú dame una chuche y entonces ya.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend.
Hay una
their
cosa
honor?
que me raya porque mi novia Makoto me dijo, ¿lo vas a cuando lo atrapéis lo vais a encerrar en un sitio muy lejos o algo así, ¿sabes? ¿Por qué no me hablas de ellos? Va en contra de la justicia, entiendo. Le decimos va en contra de la justicia. Es que claro, no sé si, por lo que me habéis dicho, esto depende de tirar ya a la mierda al final del juego o ir al final bueno. Aunque hemos guardado partidas, eso también es verdad. Le decimos que va en contra de la justicia, ¿no? Porque el de la justicia es ella y yo creo que nos va a empezar a apoyar, entiendo yo. Porque está mal, es como de, es que está mal. Y es jugar sucio. No sé, yo ya va en contra. No dudes tanto, escoge lo que creas. Yo creo que va en contra de la justicia. Ella es la propia justicia, o sea que la justicia está en nuestro lado. A ver, me hace gracia porque para mí la justicia es ella.
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Te sacas la polla en la mesa. ¡De esta hablo! No, va, en serio. De no perdonar a los delincuentes, de salvar a los demás, de seguir el camino correcto. A ver, tú también, entre comillas, eres un delincuente, quiero decir. Aunque sea en menor grado, eres un delincuente. Salvar a los demás. No estás salvando a todo el mundo, pero bueno.
Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us.
No.
You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
A ver, yo pienso, esta chica no la han despertado, no sabe lo que ha hecho mal, no se ha dado cuenta que le estaba manejando el gobierno y que le estaban haciendo, no sé, quiero decir. Es que no actúa tanto como si la hubieras despertado, o sea, quiero decir, tanto como los anteriores que has despertado, no sé. Y que hay de verdadero culpable. Claro, ella le hemos contado y ella sabe que nosotros no hemos matado a nadie, que hay por ahí alguien que está matando a gente. Aún dudas de mí y que hay de verdadero culpable. Claro, sabe que hay alguien matando a gente. Se está pasando el efecto del fármaco. Tiene un colocón.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
A mí no me engañas. Tengo la sensación de que se me olvida algo importante. Espérate, que tengo el automático y me da miedo. Tú también te has dado cuenta. Nuestras... Esto no... Esto no pasó, ¿eh? O sea... Quiero decir, lo de las tortitas es lo que yo os he ido diciendo día a día, pero creo que este flashback raro no lo hemos visto, ¿eh? Se me está olvidando algo importante. Claro. Me está recordando todo lo que ha pasado. Esto, lo de las tortitas. Ahora es cuando empieza a recordar lo de las tortitas, lo de los disparos, ¿no? Va a ir por ahí el tema. Porque esto yo me acordaba desde el minuto 1. Si no me hubieras oído. O sea, ¿sabéis que el hijo de puta? O sea, habéis hecho un plan contra él o algo así, ¿no? En plan de... A que os la está colando, vamos a invitarle o algo así. A ver.
Hey.
Espera, voy a poner el automático, disculpad.
Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
No quieres ganar, es que ganar... Yo iría a Terrender.
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Sala de interrogatorios. Vale, y esto es lo que habló Makoto con tal, ¿no? Es verdad, sí me acuerdo. Ahí está. Ah, lo que dijo Makoto. Y dijo, eso no tiene sentido. ¿Por qué le está diciendo ahora que si es una sala de interrogatorios? Podría funcionar. La van a llevar al mundo cognitivo para que te ayude o algo así. Espera. ¿Cómo que la había planeado? ¿Conoces este lugar? ¿Por qué has venido aquí?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Traicionado. Ah, el corazón. Éramos Kira y L y me ha traicionado. De verdad, al final L era Kira. Los resultados son ciertas. Han ido un paso por delante de él. Solamente porque la cagó con las tortitas, la verdad. ¿Hazlo tú, Morgana? ¿Qué me estás contando? ¿Puedo hacer que lo entregue Morgana? Sería muy gracias. Que saliera el gato y dijera miau, miau, miau. Y señalara a Kechi. Miau y una nota que diga. Es el malo. Tú decides, líder. Me parece bien. Es que hazlo tú, Morgana. Yo no le dejaría mi destino a un gato. Lo siento mucho. Le voy a decir que vale. Pero no voy a hacer que Morgana... Es que no sé.
Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
A ver, entiendo.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
Hostia, vale. Que vamos, el mundo cognitivo de la propia persona. ¿Te acabas de hacer SAE? ¿Cómo? No entiendo. el mundo cognitivo, creo que entiendo, ¿no? El mundo cognitivo de la persona que es la mala es el sitio este. Y lo han planeado todo para que me metieran aquí. Para yo meterme dentro del mundo cognitivo del malo y que viera esta, que es la inspectora, que el malo es el otro. ¿No? Quiero entender que es el plan que han querido hacer. Empieza a recordarlo. Quiero hacer un trato contigo.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this. You mean this?
¿Ese era mi móvil?
I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked.
¿Tenía la tapa así? ¿O le han puesto una tapa para yo qué sé?
To unlock it and show me the data?
Mi móvil era negro, ¿no?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready.
Oh shit.
Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Da igual que le digamos, ¿no? Ah, va a decir, la inspectora.
That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Muéstrasela al traidor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own.
Me hace gracia que ponga voz de hombre joven y tú escuchas la voz y sabes de quién es la voz.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? What do you... My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Guiño, guiño. Tienes que confiar en mí. Guiño, guiño.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Siento que Sae por fin me entiende. Quería poner un reto. Bueno, tú decidiste ayer no poner el reto por ganar, así que... Que ya bastante os reísteis ayer, hijos de puta, con el Dead Cells. Juega sin gafas y con una mano en alto. Los cabrones.
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Una cosa, ¿por qué has pasado del 8 al 10? Pregunto, ¿no se llama mejor que hubiéramos pasado ya hace rato? Cooperad con camaradas que luchan por la justicia y buscan la verdad. Justicia verdadera. Cooperad como camaradas que luchan por la justicia y la verdad. O sea, es en plan como que lo hemos hecho bien, entiendo, no sé. La confidencia del juicio alcanza el nivel máximo. Vale, a ver qué me dan. Sabe a despertar la justicia verdadera. Bien, se ha despertado. Vale, ya puedes fusionar a Satán, la persona poderosa del arcano del juicio. Vale, veremos a ver cómo se hace. O sea, a nivel 80, ¿no? O así. Entiendo yo. Let's go, baby.
What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Quería ver a mi novio.
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did.
I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
Tengo unas ganas de verle la cara y que me hable.
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must
Es que
first
te
trick
ha
your
mareado con
allies.
eso, la verdad. Con lo de que hay otro
So
malo,
it was
tal.
you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
¿Qué ha pasado?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself,
Claro,
remember?
no quiere que se sepa el mundo cognitivo.
This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Por favor, Akechi. No pongas esa cara, por favor. Al final, él era Kira. Oh, fuck.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Bueno, pues nada.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Cinemática. ¿Te imaginas? Ahora se acerca y te come la boca y dices un último beso, amorcito mío.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Perdona. Perdona.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
Está claro que trabaja para el gobierno, para este tío.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat.
Al gato, a por el puto gato.
It's merely a cat after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with this suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Hala, hasta luego por gilipollas. Yo soy este. Yo soy este y me hubiera hecho algo en plan de, si me pasa algo, os vais a caer todos. Pero este tío sea gilipollas y no.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
Alibaba.
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Ay. ¿Dónde estamos?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true.
O sea, se va a dar cuenta ahora.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Ah, está ahí sonriendo. En plan, muchas gracias. Y le das una palmadita en la cabecita.
This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor. But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Es un profesional de la hostia, Cosas habla un tío en la frente, entiendo que sea por el mundo cognitivo, ¿no? Por haber, cuando ha pasado lo del móvil, que ha pasado eso, entiendo que ha pasado algo así, no sé, ya veremos. Porque como ha salido luego el guardia, se habrá metido justo en el mundo cognitivo y ha pasado lo que ha pasado, y ahí sí que te puede resucitar. Ahora lo veremos, ahora veremos. Porque lo que he entendido es como que querían meterlo dentro del mundo cognitivo. O sea, he entendido la esta, ¿no? De por qué querías meterlo justamente ahí abajo. Estabais todo el rato en plan, ahí, no sé. Y a la hacker ahí tiene todas las conversaciones de teléfono.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
Mi novia está preocupada por mí, diciendo... Ay, no.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now.
Casco de chaval, tío, casco me cae este tío. No han enviado la mierda a este niño ya.
People are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate.
Chaval, saca el lanzagranadas, Haru. Saca el lanzagranadas y colócaselo en la boca, por favor. Qué asco de pavo.
To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
Mejor el hacha, la mitad de abajo toma por culo, las dos cosas. Primero el hacha y luego lanzar granadas. For real. ¿Te imaginas que dice eso? Dice for real. Eso me da mucha gracia ya. Una cinemática.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such
por los demás, porque por él no.
Well then,
te lo digo ya.
Let us rouse the memories which are missing.
La primera vez que sentí que algo no encajaba. Eso es, fue en el festival del instituto. Ahí con el gato te dice lo de... ¿Te acuerdas?
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
¿Esto salió también en el recuerdo? ¿Dijimos algo para decir lo mismo? Que no me acuerdo. O sea, en el flashback de antes, que como me ponen 50 flashbacks iguales, pues me marea.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Sí, me acuerdo. De esto me acuerdo. Tranquilo, me dio muy fuerte en la cabeza.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels
Claro,
sketchy.
que dice, es que hace un mes que estoy dentro y esto pasó hace 6 meses, lo de las tortitas. Se comporta de forma sospechosa.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
Que esa es otra. Si Akechi sabe que tenéis una hacker, ¿por qué no se ha puesto un poco a intentar defenderse de eso? Quiero decir, no sé. Es realmente la única que te puede reventar, no sé.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
Por eso digo, no sé.
So it's impossible even for you.
Si sabías que estaba trabajando para el gobierno y tal.
It was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
¿Qué hace? Ah, te voy a decir un secreto. Espérate, acércate más las orejitas. Me parece bien que lo guarden en secreto.
Of course I did.
Pero a mí no me lo digas.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I can't wait. La 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 lilo la.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remembered. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Mis recuerdos empiezan a aclararse. Exacto. Eso es lo que de verdad me ocurrió en aquel momento. Te hizo Samarantum. Por favor, que pongan la música ahora de chan, chan, y salgan ahí todos felices saltando de la manita. Sí, hombre, claro, quiero guardar. Ay. Aquí, ¿no? Vale, vale. He oído que han arrestado a un ladrón fantasma, no puede ser. No pensé que fuera a suicidarse. Era un asesino, merecía morir. Ya podemos estar tranquilos. Se ha suicidado, ¿no? Ya no podremos conocer sus motivaciones. Estoy agotado. A ver, normal que le guarden cosas al jugador, porque es que si no pierdes un poco, pierde un poco la gracia a veces de lo que quieren hacer. ¿Estás bien? No te duermas hasta que lleguemos a este destino. ¿Puede ser que se esté pasando el efecto de los fármacos? Los recuerdos que parecían olvidados están volviendo.
Are you listening?
¿Me estás escuchando?
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Lo que sigo sin saber cuál escapa de ahí si hay tanta policía, pero bueno.
Phantom thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Yo sigo sin saber cuál escapa de ahí, pero bueno.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
¿Cómo te ha ido? Bueno, morí.
You're not floating.
¿Por qué no me has visto la...?
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec.
El tío ya le hablas de metaverso.
Fake?
Ya bastante sabe que eras ladrones fantasma como para decirle ahora, mira, es que hay un metaverso.
Behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit. I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Que realmente no lo hubiéramos sabido si no hubiera metido la pata.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back.
Porque la cagó diciendo de... Me pareció haber escuchado un de gatito.
Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the
¿Qué
culprit.
coño estáis hablando, chicos?
In other words,
de
you left
drogas
him
y
alone
tal.
on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made?
Pues que escuchó al gato.
What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Ahora dile que el gato habla, es que ya...
Morgana can talk.
Soyiro dice, ¿pero qué me estás contando?
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Soyiro dice, ¿pero qué me estás contando, por favor?
That's completely true.
Sí, existe un mundo alternativo, el gato habla... Me hace mucha gracia. Hemos hecho que todo el mundo crea que está muerto, pero no está muerto. Que Soyiro es un hombre sencillo. No le mareéis, que a él le gusta hacer café y ya está. Ahí está bien. Ahí está bien. Buena respuesta, putada. Bueno, mal actor, colega. Este fue el momento que dijimos, aquí hay algo que no cuadra. Este señor es el que se ha estado metiendo en los mementos. Y cuando llegó este de, ¿alguien ha dicho algo de tortitas?
I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Lo gracioso es que son tan cabrones el juego que te lo dejan ahí y ya está. Pero nadie se da cuenta hasta unos meses después. Como de joder.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one after all.
Tuviste suerte y ya está.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app.
Que también ahí es un poco... O sea, el tío es gilipollas, sabe que tiene una hacker y no hace nada. Ahí ya, Akechi es gilipollas.
Could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
For real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
Ah, dice verdad, tal, y ya saben el nombre.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
Que estabas así muy sexy.
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
Y querías que jugáramos a
First, we
un
required
juego.
a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
Hostia, macho, los paneles en blanco. Podéis poner de otra manera, tío.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Qué recuerdos.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion.
To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly
Por eso es
impulsive.
nuestra novia.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush.
Como les encanta a los japoneses repetirte 50 veces las cosas. O sea, explicártelo para tontos. Es en plan, vale, sí, hemos pillado ya lo que está pasando, pero date un poco más de prisa, tío.
We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Parece que uso portátil para acceder remotamente al metaverso. ¿Tengo que darle yo? Ah, vale. Preguntarle por él ahora alargaría demasiado la conversación. Ya se lo comentaré luego.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Ay.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Con tantos fármacos no lo recuerdo. Sinceramente, ahí en esos momentos nosotros como jugadores no teníamos ni puta idea de lo que estaba pasando. Por mucho que tal.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was
Venga, hasta luego, Álvaro.
And that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Mijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Hombre, es mi novia, o sea, normal que se preocupa. También es verdad que faltó muy poco, o sea, vamos a ver.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
Los cojones.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring.
Tenemos que ir a por el pavo este. Yo me iré a hacer la comida. Buenas, Arik. O sea, hola. No sé. Tenemos que ir ahora, entiendo, a por Akechi, ¿no? A por él para que nos diga quién es el que le manda, que ya sabemos quién es. Estaba claro desde el minuto 1 que sí iba a ser el boss final. Bueno, el boss final, el boss final pues es otra cosa, pero ya me entendéis.
It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Se ha actualizado el resumen de la historia, vale. Vale, ¿qué va a pasar ahora? Entiendo. Vale, vamos a ver. ¿De qué me suena? Claro, este...
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears.
Ahora Sergio por fin se va a dar cuenta de quién es el CEO este, porque siempre están. ¿Quién era este? Me suena su cara.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in him yet.
A ver.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
¿Nadie sabe quién ha sido? Ah, menos mal, Soichiro es listo.
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji?
You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Cerebro.
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
El edificio de la dieta. Bueno, lo de la dieta era la mierda esta, ¿no? Creo que será esto, entiendo yo. Lo de la dieta, no sé. Claro, es lo de la dieta. Vale, he dicho esto por si acaso.
We got a hit.
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course.
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together. Time for revenge.
Ah, vamos ya.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Habrá que ir ya,
Should
¿no?
we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
A ver, si este no puede ir por la calle, no podemos hacer nada.
What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
Entonces no puedes ir ni al cine ni hacer nada.
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
Y este fue el que hizo que matara a la madre putada. Que ya lo sabíamos.
Erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it?
Wakaba.
That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was...
Me hace gracia que te cuenten el plan que ya sabes, pero por si acaso eres gilipollas, ¿sabes? En plan, vamos a hablar entre nosotros sobre todo lo que hemos hecho estos 2 años para que el espectador se entere.
But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since.
Que se supone que si tiene pinchado el teléfono está grabando todo lo que está pasando aquí, o sea, que es que da igual. Tienen otra prueba para ya enviarlo directamente.
And they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down
Tranquilízate,
as a
Akechi,
hero who won
tranquilízate.
against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
¿Ahora qué va a pasar?
Well, how do I put this?
¿Qué tengo que hacer mañana? Oh, wow, el gato no me deja salir. Qué novedad. ¿Me dejas jugar a la consola? Tampoco, tengo que irme a la cama.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, that's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the metaverse nav. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally
So, well, how do I put this?
Vale. Vamos a dormir.
I'm gonna head back then.
No podemos hacer otra cosa, chicos.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Sí. Pero...
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze.
O sea, no vamos al instituto, pero... ¿Vamos a hacer algo? O sea, es que no lo sé.
All the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
Mi waifu, sí. Buenas, hay lasaña haciéndose en el horno.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Me podrías traer un
Then
trocito.
we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Una patas, mejor dicho. ¿Y qué podemos hacer ahora? Si no podemos ir... No podemos salir de aquí, ¿no? O sea, si no me van a descubrir. Es que no entiendo qué podemos hacer ahora. Te lo envío por fax si quieres. Por Amazon.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just, especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing.
We'll show you.
Me hace gracia, hombres mayores. Oí que habías vuelto a casa, así que lo anuncié durante la clase. ¿Estás bien? Sí, gracias. ¿Estás vivo? En la noticia dicen que te suicidaste. Llámame cuando puedas. Y le contestas al teléfono, ¿sabes? Quiero decir, te estás escondiendo, tío, y no hablas a la gente. O sea, por favor, quiero decir, este plan tiene fails, ¿eh? Que vale que ya sabe que eres ladrón fantasma, sí, pero que, tío, que no puedes ir contestando a la gente cuando se supone que estás muerto. Sí, ese plan de, bueno. ¿Es verdad eso de que el líder de los ladrones fantasmas está muerto? ¿Cómo ha podido dejar la policía que se suicidara en la cárcel? Vaya para inútiles. Claro, es que no han dicho quién es, no han dicho el nombre, o sea que... Al principio solo sabe la policía, pero eso se filtra enseguida, no me jodas. La familia de Wesker me avisa de que estará ausente un tiempo. 1 más 1. Por favor, ¿pero qué os pensáis que es el instituto? Ya casi es la hora. Y estás por la mañana ahí desayunando. ¡Ah! No puede ser verdad, ¿no? Ahora viene la policía. Oye, mira, que es que tu hijo, ¿sabes? O sea, se supone que ha dicho que tenían que venir a darle la... Es que no sé, tío. Hay cosas que no entiendo. No puede ser verdad, ¿no? Dime que estás bien. ¿Pero por qué contestas? Yo a este ni le contestaba. Este la canta enseguida. Oh, atraparon el ídolo fantasma y sabemos que es un estudiante. Y justamente Wesker está enfermito en casa. Uy. Dijo que volviste a tu ciudad. Tenía miedo de ponerme en contacto contigo. Hasta Sakamoto salía con evasión cuando le preguntaba. Tranqui, no se lo diré a nadie. Por cierto, la fansite es un caos ahora mismo. No toques la web. Esa es otra. La policía no es bastante buena como para hackear una página web de mierda y saber quién ha sido el que la hace. Porque eso es lo primero que debían. Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué todo el mundo me habla? Que no. Estoy bien. Me imagino que me estarán hablando ahora todos los que tenemos al 10 y saben que somos ladrones fantasma, ¿no?
Hey.
Okay.
¿Sabes que se fue de su ciudad porque asaltó a una persona? No es como Wesker. Decían que era un asesino y tal, y ahora de repente un estudiante es el asesino. ¿Quién será? ¿Habéis dado ya con la palabra clave del palacio de Sido? He intentado de todo, pero nada. Es difícil tener los procesos mentales de una mente criminal como la suya. He estado pensando una cosa, si él está detrás de todas las condiciones mentales, ¿no significa que está detrás de todos los accidentes de los últimos años? Como el accidente del metro de abril. Ahora que lo dices, el ministro de Transporte perdió trabajo por ese accidente. ¿Estás diciendo que Sido lo provocó? Pero es el metro, es que no le importa la vida así. ¿Es que nadie piensa en los niños? Supuestamente todavía hay muchísimas víctimas en el hospital. Masayoshi Sido. ¿A cuántas personas habrá matado estos años? ¿Cómo podríamos entender lo que pasa por la cabeza de un hombre tan terrible? ¿No será más rápido si vamos allí y lo pensamos? En principio el que asesina a la gente ha sido Akechi, realmente, durante estos 2 años y medio. Sí, los japos tienen sus defectos. A ver, hacen cosas de puta madre, joder, mira este juegazo, pero tiene cositas que dices, hazlo más perfecto, coño.
Alright, let's head to the diet building.
Entiendo que vamos ya, ¿no? Para allá.
You going out?
El encapuchado. Cuidado, que no nos van a... No van a saber que somos nosotros. Explicarte todo como un bebé, hacer que las cosas se vean desde lejos, que los NPCs tengan un ligero retraso. Sí, un poco, a ver, que la trama y tal han hecho de puta madre en este juego, pero que justo en este final te expliquen todo así en plan de... Madre mía, ¿sabes? Pero bueno, aún así, todo lo demás está de puta madre. O sea, que decir, han hecho una trama de puta madre durante todas las tramas para que el juego vaya todo el rato en tensión hasta el final, o sea que está genial. Ese es el plan. Voy encapuchado con un gato, el cual era característico de mí. Y nada, sí, Sojiro es listo. Dice, pero este tío es gilipollas. Te está persiguiendo todo el mundo y tú sales. Sojiro, realmente no sé por qué no te subí al 10. Sojiro ahora mismo coge una taza de té y se la revienta contra la cabeza. No vuelvas tarde, no, si te parece. Sí, no, este juego para mí está en el top de todos mis juegos que he jugado en mi vida. O sea, aparte de The Witcher y otro juego más, pero está, vamos, en el...
We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Fuji?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a...
What about an arena, like the...
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Eso sí que puede ser cierto.
Is that even possible?
Yo
Who knows? I've got no idea.
al menos pienso que no pueden ser tan
Nothing like that
tontos.
in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
Es un borracho.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp of the type
Yusuke,
of man
no
he
seas
is.
tú ahora el que se saque la polla, ¿verdad?
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Llevamos 1 hora y media de cinemáticas, ¿eh? Que a mí no me importa, a mí me encanta este juego. Pero que tela, ¿eh? 1 hora y media sin parar. Bueno, también es porque estamos en el punto fuerte del juego, ¿sabes?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
Yo es que soy el tío este y hubiera mandado a seguir a mucha gente infiltrada a estos tíos. Saben que son los que quedan de la banda y no hay nadie persiguiéndoles. Llámame loco, Sido, pero eres tonto.
However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
También le eché un vistazo a su perfil, pero no encontré gran cosa a los subtítulos y sus estudios. Tiene 53 años y ha pasado su... Bueno, a mí parecía un poco más joven, no voy a engañar, ¿eh? Aunque el ministro del gobierno se ha separado para formar el Partido Futuro Unido. ¿Sido es ministro? ¿Pero qué invento es este? Fue seleccionado especialmente para el puesto, ese es su título actual. Parece que también ganó un concurso para ver quién quería la gente tener como jefe. Hasta en las noticias dicen que va a ser elegido casi seguro. Si pudiera descubrir qué se esconde tras sus palabras...
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh. La reputación de Sido está por las nubes. Es absurdo. Este no es el nivel de popularidad de un político normal. ¿Qué lo hace tan genial? De verdad que no lo entiendo. Es un líder fuerte que protege a sus ciudadanos, bueno, supuestamente. ¿Es que está todo el mundo ciego? Tendremos que aclarar quién es de verdad. Por cierto, ¿os importa que mi hermana venga mañana? Quiero ayudar. Me parece bien. Vale, eso iré. Vale, mañana averiguaremos las palabras clave sin falta. Lo que voy a hacer es guardar, sinceramente. Vale, voy a ir al servicio porque llevo 1 hora y media que quiero irme ya al servicio y no he podido. Vamos a seguir un poquito más hasta las 2. Ay. Ahora, ya estamos aquí, disculpad. Vamos a darle media horita más y como. Y después, y nada, y ahora seguiremos. Pero eso, vamos a ver. He guardado. La verdad es que no lo sé. Vamos bien de nivel. Nivel 64. Aquí la gente en qué nivel está. Red. Nivel medio todos a 60. Nosotros estamos a 64. Bien, bien. ¿Has entrenado? ¿Has preparado? Oh, podemos hacer cosas. Qué guay el gato. ¿Y este póster? ¿Cuándo han puesto aquí este póster? Este póster es nuevo. Vamos a decorar. Muñeco Lexi. Así tenemos estos muñecos. Taza de té, sushi. Vamos a jugar a un videojuego. Que quiero sacarme los logros de tener todos los juegos. Hay muchas formas de descubrir esa escoria. Sí, vamos a hacerlo rápido esto. ¿Qué hay que hacer en este videojuego? Vale. Conseguirás tu primer combate por los pelos. Esta técnica te ayuda, lo más amigo a ti es que siempre busques con ser eficiente. Me da igual esto porque tenemos todo a tope ya. Bueno, ¿qué pasa? ¿Que vamos a estar estos días sin hacer nada en casa? ¿Vamos a aprovechar para leer y esas cosas? ¿O cómo está el tema? Día 23. Bueno, claro, mañana vamos a ir con Sae. Como médico tuya que soy, me gustaría confirmar una cosa. Ponte en contacto conmigo en cuanto veas esto. Sigo vivo. Deja de preocuparme. Me alegro de que estés bien. Es solo que me puse nerviosa cuando vi las noticias. Bueno, estar en la clínica si necesitas medicinas. Colega, soy el enmascarado. Llevo una capucha. Nadie puede saber quién soy. ¿Va a faltar mucho para ir al castillo, al palacio de este? ¿Este es el último palacio? Mina de diamantes. Están cansados ya.
No good. How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right? That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Menos mal que alguien piensa.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yonginjaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
Esa voz, ya saben quién es. Este tío no va a saber ya quién es.
I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Me resulta familiar. Me cago en tu padre, colega.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Normal que el gato se da cuenta de algo.
Now is the time. Our government is littered with scams. Such a disgraceful past must be discovered. So our children who carry the burden of the next, so our nation can once again become a powerful, so our beautiful home will be. I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
El prota es espeso de cojones. Por cierto, si voy otra vez a la habitación esta de la cárcel y me acuesto en la cama... Madre mía, qué huevos tienes, tío. Qué huevos tienes, colega. Encima es que este sabe que este es uno de los...
That's enough, Brad. You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron.
¿Pero por qué te vas ahí? ¿Que te van a ver? Que está la policía. Es que de verdad esta gente es tonta,
Hey kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
Esa voz.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show.
Get lost, kid.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Te va a ver, gilipo... Es que de verdad, me están poniendo los nervios estos tíos, de verdad,
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless.
Me quiero pegar un tiro en los huevos. Y a Akechi, es que de verdad, no entiendo esto.
Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
Pues que es más tonto aún de no haber pedido a Kechi fotos o tal de quién es así. Es que no lo entiendo, de verdad. No entiendo. No entiendo por qué es tan estúpido este señor, Oh, y tú también, la verdad, no lo veas.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Teñirse el pelo, quitarse las gafas, ponerse lentillas, no sé.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
No ir encapuchado, que...
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Igual es mejor que te pongas un uniforme para salir. Qué bien, Hay que ser gilipollas.
Let's do it.
De verdad, Aquí la gente es tonta. Vamos a jugar un algo, que quiero el logro de los videojuegos. Ah, vale. Tenemos todo al máximo. Vale. A ver qué nos dan con los premios estos.
Nice.
Y esto me da un poco igual. Día 24. ¿Qué pasará hoy? Me hace gracia que Akechi no haya ido a hablar con esto, sinceramente. No sé. Es que Akechi es un poco tonto, o sea, no sé. Vale, ha dicho que no quiere asesinarlos, pero tío, espíales algo. Ah, vale. Digo, este no sabe que eres ladrón fantasma. Aún porque no tienes su Adminstat al 10. Vale, que hay otro diálogo por si acaso. Vale, vale. Bueno. No sé. Bueno. Estoy bien. Entonces estás bien, Calibio. Pa pa para pa. Pa pa para pa. Para pa 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 pa.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
La vamos a acertar hoy.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become prime minister, even if it means trampling.
No sé qué puede ser.
Fortune, rich people.
Palacio, de verdad.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him?
Pero es que
Just
ya...
try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Es un pirata. ¿Es un barco? ¿Qué me estás contando? ¿En serio?
The Diet Building's a ship?
¡Hostia! ¡Captain Kid!
The actual building's
Tenemos
on
otro
land.
barco.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Un barco, ¿sabes, colega?
Clear of the guard's sight.
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Vamos a ver cómo es el barco este.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
Ah, porque a no ser que haya peligro, no se cambia la ropa.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh? What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
¿Akechi? Ah, que si se giran hay mar. ¡Hostia! Ah, que están en el barco. ¿Ja? Cojones, tío. El Titanic.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, My father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Nos lo pasamos hoy, el palacio a full.
Wait.
Let's do it.
Ahora cambia la música, del palacio.
Indeed.
Enseguida lo sabremos, que comienza la operación. Welcome to Rapture. Porque están ciegos, ¿no? Sea cual sea la razón, refleja la mentalidad de signo. No ve a los demás con normalidad. Dada la naturaleza perturbada, la distorsión, me sorprende que tenga aspecto humano. Está de alerta. Hostia.
Persona. Go down.
Tío, no me falles.
Persona! Persona! Parvati! Ananta! Ravage them!
Woo! Nice attack!
Nada, casi experiencia.
Oh, is this a show of sorts?
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is. Focus. Show me your true form.
Pero están verdes, ¿no?
It has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused. It has no physical weakness. So let's use an emotional weapon. Fear!
Enemy's defeated! Alright, Joker!
Si se supone que los puedo matar si están verdes, ¿no?
Shadow defeated.
Madre mía.
There's a treasure chest.
Quería intentar matarle, pero no.
It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly. Fire's not gonna work.
Claro, estos dos ya los tenemos.
The enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry, we're stronger. Fire's not gonna work. Ice attacks are out. Fire's not gonna work. Persona! Aggravating for such a weak enemy. Impressive. Persona! Ice attacks are out. They're weak to nuclear moves. Persona! Let's end this quickly.
This is a part of me! Someone finish it off!
Persona! Ice attacks are out.
Resistente.
Let's end this. Fire's not gonna work. Persona!
Persona! Go down.
Hasta luego.
So pretty! And so much damage!
Vale, voy a cambiar el equipo, chicos. Vamos a llevar a Makoto. Vamos a llevar a Makoto. Voy a quitar a Ryuji. Y vamos a llevar a Anu, a Yusuke. Vamos a ver a Yusuke. Yusuke tiene lo de... Bueno, pero llevamos a Haru y a Makoto. Vamos a ver si va.
I can feel it.
Cotada negra.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance! Beat him up! Anan! Queen floored 2 opponents! She's amazing!
The enemy is weak against ice.
Ah, Yusuke tenemos que llevar.
We're stronger.
Mine. I am thou. Crush them, Kamo Susano!
¡Susano!
You got him, Fox! One enemy hit the ground!
14.000 yenes. Let's go, baby.
They're dead for!
And the curtain falls. All right.
I handled that easily.
I'll reveal your true form.
Este sí que está verde, así que...
It's somewhere. Show me your true form.
Watch out! That one's ice attacks are out. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
That's one down! Go, Queen, go!
The enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry. Here's a
Not
shot
done
for
Mine.
you.
Let's go. Crush them, Kamo Susano!
¡Susano!
You got him, Fox!
Do not
One
move
enemy
him up.
hit the ground!
Dame dinerito, perrito. Dame dinerito que necesito mucho.
All out attack!
He's done it.
Focus.
That was easy.
Espérate. Ahí había dinero. Pero bueno, va.
I have
It's a treasure chest.
I can feel it.
Ahí está. Vale, vamos para allá ahora. Persigo la presencia del tesoro. Por ahí, vamos. ¿Ya tan pronto el tesoro? Uy, algo va a pasar ahí, Algo va a pasar ahí, no me dejan investigar. No me dejan investigar porque ahí está la sala de descanso.
These huge doors are obviously.
There's slots to stick in something.
Ah, vamos a tener que conseguir tarjetas, ¿no?
Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha!
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically we need to prove that we're on his side.
Tendremos que fingir.
You sure move on.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believed. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Vale. Ahí así que puedo guardar, ¿no?
Well then.
Joder, macho, no puedo... ¿Qué podemos hacer?
Hey! Nice.
Ah, vale, o sea que tenemos que ir de un lado a otro ahora mismo. Pero no podemos guardar, sinceramente. No me dejan guardar, ¿en serio? Pues nada. Vale, chicos, voy a parar la grabación aquí. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado, comentad que os ha parecido y nos vemos en el siguiente episodio de Persona 5. Hasta luego.